Yo, what's good with it, family? How y'all doing? This is Mario Matthews, owner and operator of Menace Till Dawn Productions and author of the new book, Dream No More, Rise of a Lion. You can go to Amazon and Lulu.com right now to check this book out. Sci-fi, fiction, fantasy novel, black main cast. It goes hard, bruh. This paperback or this hardback, you can get this at Lulu.com right now. On Amazon, you can get the paperback and ebook. Thank you for all the love and support. Please share, like, and subscribe. And leave honest reviews, please. That's how I learn and grow as an author and as a business. All right, so I want to come to y'all with a quick video, our community. And look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Look, nowadays I really don't listen to a lot of hip hop nowadays, man. I'm stuck in the 90s, man. Look, I'm a 90. Look, I grew up in the late, parts of the 90s is when I really started to dabble into hip hop. My brother, put me on the Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's been a rap ever since. I've been stuck in the 90s, bro. You feel me? But, bro, like, nowadays, dog, I don't what y'all be smoking, bro? Let's keep it real, dog. Like, what? Like, okay, all right, we gotta run through this story right quick, dog. All right, Cardi B recently been on some craziness. Well, that's kind of usual. I mean, that's not out of character whatsoever. However, I just want to speak on a very interesting take in what's been happening with this whole Cardi B fiasco. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about any of that. What I really care about is the positioning of old black media. You feel me? Now, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about these old black media publications like The Root and Ebony, TV One. It's always good to keep a fresh, up-to-date sample of what to expect when dealing with old media publications and circuses. Why? Because it's a good way to not only scout out your competition, but to also see where suggestive thinking is taking hold within the public lexicon. You feel me? So let's go ahead and talk about this article coming out of Essence. Headline: Accountability can't start with Cardi B. All right, let's jump into it. All right. This is by author Candice Bimbo. Bimbo. Candice Bimbo. Not making that up. That's how it's written in the article. Okay. I'll be leaving a link in the description. And I ain't gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna skim through some of it because, man, it's like, it just, the inconsistencies within this article is just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So check this out. Cardi B found herself back in the spotlight this week with an Instagram video where she appeared to admit to drugging and robbing men who desire sex with her resurfaced. In the video, a defensive Cardi responds to accusation that she hadn't worked hard enough for her success as she recounts the numerous ways she's paid her dues, and visibly upset Cardi shares that she had to strip and hustle men in order to survive. This isn't a flex. Cardi is not bragging. Instead, you see a young woman sad that she had to resort to such lengths to make it, only to have her flourishing negated by judgmental trolls. The backlash was swift and immediate. Okay, I'm reading this verbatim, y'all. Okay. Through social media, the Grammy Award-winning rapper issued a statement acknowledging the 3-year-old video and her actions as a result of very limited options, where she repeatedly accepted responsibility for her actions and her continued resolve to become a better person. Now, the mother of one also noted that double standard. She's in an industry dominated by men who glorified murder, robbery, and drug dealing, and yet she's the only rapper being called to play for, or to pay, for her past. Anybody who knows the hip hop game knows that's full of crap, okay? That last paragraph, whatever you want to call it, word vomit, okay? It's full of crap. I mean, all the rappers, all the black male rappers that have literally been going down for doing all this heinous stuff in hip hop, all the ones that got killed. You know how many dude rappers got killed in certain cities alone? Don't even get me started on New Orleans. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim. You feel me? Man, like you can't sit there and make a statement like that, like there's no men that gotten completely destroyed in the rap game for doing some stuff that they shouldn't been doing. At the same time, however, there are some people in the game, I would say men and women, who've been in some dirty stuff and haven't got their cord pulled yet. You feel me? But, I mean, come on. You trying to absolve Cardi B's sins? Because of this? Because other men didn't? What? Oh my God. Anyway, let's keep going. And I haven't gotten to the worst part because this is bad. Okay? This is pretty bad. All right. As black women discuss, and I'm reading, as black women discuss this amongst ourselves and across social media, perspectives were varied. Many emphasized with Cardi recognizing her actions as part of a larger social concern, or societal concern, the necessity of sex work for survival. Women have long turned to this world's oldest profession as a means to provide for themselves and their family. But even as these women are free to make this choice, they are still left vulnerable to men who see them as prey. Consequently, many view Cardi's actions as turning the tables on the very men who were using her. Essentially, she played the players and beat them at their own game. Okay, let me get this straight. You decide to be a sex worker in order to pay some bills. You get into a consenting contract, whether it's illegal or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's illegal or not, you decided that you were going to get into a contract with a client, okay? A trick. All right, and y'all gonna do y'all thing. So up until that point, everything is consensual, okay? If we're gonna go by this logic, everything is consensual so far. Now, at what point are we gonna say, okay, you both got high, or this particular dude got high, or you encouraged him to get high? He's high out of his mind. Whatever happens between that time is blurry. He wakes up the next day and all his stuff is gone. Okay. I mean, there's not much else I can say on that. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Are we sitting here and acting like this ain't a crime? Really? Okay, I mean, hey, bruh. Well, no honor amongst thieves. I mean, that's all I can say, bruh. If you're gonna be in the game, no honor amongst thieves, bruh. Like, look, I'm not gonna sit here and say Cardi B. I'm not gonna sit here and say Cardi B is the most grimiest person on the planet. But trust me, there's much grimier. At the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and say that, that ain't grimy. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand there's no honor amongst thieves, but man, I'm not gonna sit here and say that ain't, no. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that's not a transgression. That's real talk. You feel me? Moving on, others disagreed while they conceded the difficult decisions many women have to make for survival. These sisters held the line that Cardi B made a choice to take advantage of men who consented only to have sex with her. And it sounds like that, okay? Jeez, it sounds like that. Man, sex work is one thing. Drugging and robbing someone is an entirely different matter, a criminal one. And these sisters rightfully noted that if a video emerged where a man admitted to the same behavior, there would be numerous calls for accountability. Sisters who are adamant that we name Cardi's actions as wrong challenge us to acknowledge how women can be both victim and predators. Okay, so this is where things start to take a turn for the worse. Check this out. Yet, while opinions on Cardi's actions differ among black women, sisters agree that overall backlash she is facing is deeply sexist. As hashtag surviving Cardi B trended, and there were calls for Me Too leaders to speak out against her, it became clear that the outrage was less about care for alleged victims and more about finally using a woman to expose preconceived hypocrisy within the movement calling for justice and accountability. Listen when I tell y'all this. This is utter nonsense. Why is it utter nonsense? Number one, Cardi B self-identifies as a non-black person. Number one, okay? She said it out her own mouth. She's not black. I saw that. Don't act like I ain't saw that. Number two, Essence magazine was created for black women. Yet we're sitting here discussing this woman who've already been saying some grimy racist stuff out of her mouth, acting like she's black and taking over this space. I mean, bruh, she has two mestizo parents. Really? So you're going to come to America. You're first generation. You born here. And you grew up in a place where people are dropping the N-word all over the place. You see what I'm saying? So you acclimate to black culture by doing some of the most ratchet, like, come on, bro. Like, who are we fooling? Who are we fooling, man? Come on, really? Like, oh my God, bro. Like, you can't sit here and say, you cannot sit here and say that Cardi B is essentially putting herself in a position where she is doing some of the worst things in black society, trying to imitate black women. And Essence Magazine has the nerve to come to her defense, knowing all of the things that she's been doing. Like, when's the last time an ADOS woman got on stage like this? You see what I'm saying? And just started vomiting all this crap about all her ethnicity. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is, oh my God, bruh. Like, man. All right, continuing. Cardi, who could have only been in her late teens or early 20s at the time of the alleged events, was wrong, but she was more wrong. But is she more wrong than the scores of black male rappers and hip hop artists who have made successful careers discussing their criminal past and its necessity for their survival? Are you really sitting here caping for a non-black woman who spouts racist rhetoric all over the place all the time? Essence Magazine. Really? Not only is this a blatant hit piece trying to turn this fiasco into a black male bashing stuff, but you also erasing ADOS black women with this article. Like, Cardi B has never done any has never done any transgressions against black women. You know what? I'm gonna leave a link to a video by another YouTuber whose name is Paris Milan. She's done an amazing job with this video, discussing all of the racist and just blatantly disgusting things that Cardi B actually did to black women. And we got Essence sitting here, putting her on a pedestal as if she's one of us, absolving her from all her transgressions, regardless of how bad it is. Essence wasn't made to defend racist children of immigrants. It was made for ADOS people, specifically ADOS women. I'm not going to read the rest of this because the rest of this is irrelevant. I mean, dog, when are y'all going to understand, man? Okay? Black women, y'all are being replaced, okay? Specifically ADOS black women. American descendants of slaves, black women. Y'all being replaced, man. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all gonna wake up tomorrow, next day, sometime in the future, and y'all gonna look around and y'all gonna see that y'all been replaced with all these other ethnicities of women, and all of the black men are locked up in prison, okay? And see, that's another thing y'all ain't talking about. Y'all talking about all these rappers all these black male rappers that haven't gotten their car pulled and they're still bringing in money and thriving in this industry. Bruh, you know how many times these black dudes have been going to prison that are rappers, bruh? DMX, Mystical. It's funny, bruh. Like, come on. Like, bruh. Antonio Moore, attorney Antonio Moore from California have already crunched some of the numbers when it came to black male incarceration rates and how they dwarf the numbers, the global numbers of women. Let me repeat that. ADOS, black men in America, of a small group of men compared to the entire globe, see prison rates that are on par with the amount of women globally in prison. I'm going to leave a link to the video to that. Shouts out to Antonio Moore. I mean, it's almost like facts is irrelevant. There was no facts, there was no numbers, no data, none of that. Man, I'm done. I'm done with this video, man. Hey, shout out to the fam. You know what I'm saying? New Black Media. We in here. We out here, bro. You feel me? You know? You want to visit my website, learn more about the company, Minutes Till Dawn Productions, minutestilldawn.com. You can learn more about our website. You can see our products, view our page. We out here, bruh. Minutes Till Dawn Production is an entertainment media production company focused on empowering the black family. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you like to support, show some love, buy the new book, Dream No More, Rise of a Lion, in stores now, Amazon and Lulu.com. Take care, family. I love y'all. Have a good night. Have a last.